What is a Christian? Not how do I know who's really saved? Only God knows that. But how do you define what a Christian is and isn't? Um, One traditional answer is that it's what they believe. The Nicene Creed, for example, has been used by the three main branches of Christianity to define Christian belief. Um, Fundamentalists will sometimes expand that definition a little bit into something like, young Earth creationism and rapture theology. You have to believe that if you're a real Christian. There's also behavior. Maybe we decide who's a Christian, who isn't, by the way they behave. Are they meeting a high ethical standard? Um, the problem with that is, yeah, Christians are called to be holy, but we're still going to make mistakes. And where do you draw the line? A third answer that's kind of interesting. It's been proposed by folks like Matthew Bates, a theologian, and he's argued that maybe it's something like allegiance, and he's even interpreted some of the instances of pistis, it's the Greek word that underlies the word faith. He's even interpreted that at times as allegiance, based on the fact that in some of the ancient uses of the term, it gets applied to these sort of political alliances that are made. Right? So in that case, being faithful to Jesus as King would be how you define who is and who isn't a Christian. That's maybe uh, kind of a blend of the two other views, that there are beliefs that involve behavior, change in behavior, a change in attitude, but not necessarily a kind of legalism that would be implied by saying that we know who a Christian is by how they behave. But it would also entail being a citizen of the kingdom of God before you're an American or a Kenyan or a German. Because if you're allegiant to Christ, then he comes before all other allegiances. In 2004, many American evangelicals said that your salvation was in question if you didn't support the neoconservative policies of George W. Bush and his, foreign policy in particular. In 2016, these same evangelicals, in many cases, said that your salvation was in question if you didn't support the populist policies of Trump, which fundamentally contradicted Bush's. I'd say people like this don't have a Christianity which is defined by ideology or behavior or commitment to Christ or allegiance to Christ. Instead, it's a Christianity defined by loyalty to amoral power brokers. I can't speak to their salvation because, once again, only God knows that. But their claim to be Christians in any really meaningful sense is very much in question.